Hi, Brunskill Elementary, grade 4 or 5 class. Thanks very much for your questions. My name is Brad Wall. I'm the leader of the Saskatchewan Party. I think the first question was about the environment. In government, our party has taken its responsibility to the environment very seriously. Not very long ago, we actually added to the amount of land, many acres of land in Saskatchewan that we moved into a special designation so that it's protected, so that it can't be damaged in any way. That's one example. Another example is that our government has invested $1 million in cleaning up or monitoring northern lakes to test them, to make sure that they're still clean and to provide us some hints of any trouble down the road so we can make sure they stay clean. Saskatchewan has over 100,000 lakes. Water is a very important resource, and so it's very important we're monitoring them, making sure they stay clean. This was the first time this has ever happened in Saskatchewan's history, and so we're certainly happy that that's been a part of our plan to keep Saskatchewan's environment very sustainable. I think there was another question about how do we improve life in Saskatchewan. That's a great question as well. You know, one of the most important things a government can do is create the right environment for jobs to be created. Your parents need to have good paying jobs so they can raise their family, so they can invest in the future, so they can provide for education for you down the road perhaps, and so we've got to make sure that we've got an economy that can support those jobs. When we do that, the people in those jobs pay taxes, as you've probably learned, and the taxes then can fund important things like education and health care and environmental programs and services, or maybe programs that help people with intellectual disabilities or those who are really vulnerable. So our plan to make life better in Saskatchewan always starts with that, with the job, with the economy. How do we make sure people can stay working in the province?